It was a day that shook and rattled Portland. On an October day 9 years ago, a natural gas explosion tore through a northwest Portland neighborhood. I was reporting live from the scene that day, along with our entire KOIN 6 news team. And tonight I look back on that day and how that neighborhood has recovered. It's another entry in my Jeff's journal.
Our Jeff Gianola, he's out at the scene. We begin with Jeff.
Dan, let me set the scene tonight for you. The rain has stopped for right now, and cleanup is starting to continue. A few minutes ago, we saw firefighters digging through the rubble, and they pulled a green Jeep Cherokee out of the rubble. It had been parked on the sidewalk, and it had been covered in debris following that explosion.
What I remember about that day is arriving on the scene and being stunned at the devastation, and then stunned that no one was critically injured or killed. I later called it the miracle on 23rd Street.
But the word is 8 people injured, 3 firefighters, 2 police officers, and 3 other people, civilians, they're calling them. And that's a miracle because none critically injured and there were no deaths. I'm calling it the miracle on 23rd Street. The mayor you just heard a few minutes ago just called it a damn miracle.
As things were happening, I was so proud of our KOIN 6 news team and our reporters on the scene. They not only were covering the devastation and the destruction, but they had personal stories, how that explosion had affected businesses and lives.
I want to bring Amy Frazier in here right now. Amy just showed up here. And Amy, we talked about a community pulling together. You've been out and about in the community talking to people. Tell them about the teams that were stationed on street corners.
Well, they have these emergency volunteers. People who live in the neighborhood have volunteered, to help out in a situation like this. And they have them at different intersections kind of out in the blast zone area because a lot of people there still can't get back to their homes. The power's out, the gas is out. They don't know when they're going to be allowed to be back. There's also damage to some of those buildings.
And I saw the explosive plume, and I knew something immediately had happened.
9 years after the explosion, the day is forever etched in the memory of firefighter Rick Graves.
It's unbelievable that we have an entire building explode with debris that is sent 1,200 feet. I mean, we're at Gleason, the 500 block, right? 5 blocks, there was debris found on Burnside. In an entire block, building structural damage occurred. I mean, it was a significant explosion. To not have any casualties, to not have any deaths, it's amazing.
I was awarded an Emmy for Best News Anchor for her live coverage of the explosion, but that Emmy belongs to the entire KOIN 6 news team and their incredible reporting that day. It didn't take long for the neighborhood to rise from the ashes. The gas explosion, now just part of Portland history.
9 years later, and look at it, it's just like it never happened, right? I speaks to the resiliency of Portland, right? And I think we're seeing that now in today's age as well. Like, we've had a tough time in the last few years as a result of the pandemic and everything that occurred, and now you're seeing this type of resilience and return to the Portland that we all once knew and loved.
It truly was a miracle that no one was seriously hurt or killed that day, and it was a shining example of how citizens and rescue crews, everyone came together when disaster struck. Hey, don't miss my next Jeff's Journal a week from now, next Wednesday, when I share excerpts from my documentary I produced and wrote on legendary Portland architect Pietro Belluschi, a film called No Perfect Answers. His landmark and groundbreaking buildings and home designs helped define modernism and a Northwest style. I'll share his story with you in my next Jeff's Journal a week from today on Wednesday. And my farewell tour continues tomorrow, Thursday, October 9th. You can meet me at the Crooked Creek Brewery in St. Helens. I'll be there from 11 to 1. I think they open around 11:30, but we'll be there. And I'm looking forward to meeting all of you. Tell some stories, we'll take some selfies, and I'll announce our next stop each week. I've been really having fun on those farewell tours. The Pietro Belluschi story is fascinating. It's a documentary I did. It aired later on OPB a few times. But he was an Italian immigrant who came to Portland, and we were so lucky that he settled here because he really changed the landscape here.
And a lot of us, myself included here, get to have great conversations with you. You and I have both this shared admiration for architecture and buildings and the way
Yes,
cities
yeah.
are built. So I love that there's this side of you that gets to tell those stories, and looking forward to that. And back on that miracle on 23rd Street. Now, at that time, I was at another station here in town. I remember seeing you doing your work, definitely admired you at that time and the incredible journalism that you were doing at the time, and the whole team here from across the street, essentially. And then when I got the chance to work with you, of course, that respect grew and more. But to see you, you know, out and about doing your thing, away from the desk and on that spot news, it was quite the day that so many of us can't forget. I mean, and amazing, as you mentioned, that there were no lives lost in that big explosion.
And like I said, the way everyone pulled together.
On a
that
whim,
day.
the Portland way.
Yeah, thanks,
All right.
Liz.